Somebody asked me the other day, and this is a recurring theme that happens a lot of times, that people ask, why do I need a real estate agent if I'm going to be buying a house? It's expensive enough to buy a house with adding the commission. Maybe I can get the commission written off. Maybe I can get some money off of this house in order to be able to move forward with the home purchase that I'm making. So one of the things that's really, really important for buyers is to have somebody there who knows the market, who knows what the market looks like in your area, your local area that you're looking at. The local area meaning the town or the city. They can determine for you how quickly you can get a home based on the market, how much competition there is in that particular town or city, what type of offers you should be giving. Not every town is the same, not every city is the same too. That's just on pricing. What type of offer is going to get accepted in the environment that you're in. Something that's further away from the metros may be less expensive, may have less competition. Something that's in a desirable neighborhood because of the school system or something that attracts people to that area would be completely different from a town just next door to it. Neighborhoods change continuously, so you might have a completely different neighborhood in one area and completely different neighborhood in another area. There might be things that you're looking for specifically in a community that you can only get in a certain town or city. Some people have proximity. They need to be close enough to their job because there are two people working. So one person has to be here, one person has to be there. That cannot change, right? So there might be a series of towns or cities that could accommodate that type of time, that kind of commute, and that may be the deciding factor. So you go after that particular town or city, you also may be in a situation that you have more competition. So it's really, really important to be able to determine what your criteria is. That's why as a buyer's agent, whenever I function as a buyer's agent, I do a buyer consultation. It's 45 minutes to an hour. In that buyer consultation, I try to figure out what you need. And with my experience in real estate, if I can match you with the type of places that would fulfill your needs. If your needs are dependent on school systems, that's one set of criteria, are dependent on a certain type of community, that's another set of criteria. You might be concerned with your proximity to a certain religious place. You might need to be closer to medical facilities. There's so many different things that people have to consider when they buy a house. All those things have to be put together, and then we try to come up with the best case scenario for you. It's really hard. Let me just say, it's really hard to be able to get everything on your list to be fulfilled. But many times you can get 90% of that fulfilled, sometimes 80% of that fulfilled, and that might be the best we can do for you. That might be the best we can achieve in the current market state, because pricing is important, space is important, proximity is important, getting to a commutable distance somewhere is important, being close to parents is important sometimes for some people. All those things are really, really important. If you put it in the hands of somebody who's going to represent you and represent your interests, that 2.5% to 3% shouldn't be a huge issue. The sellers are already putting that aside for that purpose. So have somebody represent you, have somebody be the one who is going to advocate on your behalf. Sellers and sellers agents are not required by law to help you in any way, shape or form. They don't have to provide you with all the information that you need. They can just provide you with very general information, and people have gotten stuck with really, really difficult situations later on, with location or condition of the house, and there's so many things to point out. Bad representation, completely false information. So be ready for a market in which representation is really, really important. Let me know if I can help you out.